This is awful, Kurokawa. Can you please change the futon and sheets for me?
嫌だよ。どうして私がそんなことしなくちゃいけないって言うの？
Huh? What the fuck? Why do I have to do all that? Well, you're the one who sold them after all. I mean... Her wording makes me raise my voice. Futon is totally drenched with semen, and aside from that, the odor is so strong that it can't possibly be used as is.
私が汚したって言うけど、これ山田くんの精液だよね。山田くんが射精するのを我慢してればこんなことにならなかったんだよ。
You may think it's my fault, but this is your cum, isn't it? If you would have done a better job of keeping yourself in line, this would have never happened. He has to come, though. Like, he can't keep himself in line. Like, he has to come, though. Like, both of them worded that really wrong. But that wasn't...
山田くんがちゃんと誠意を見せてくれてればこんなことにならなかったのにな。
Oh, if only you'd show me how sincere you are, this never would have happened. Like before, Kurokawa continues to grin happily as if she's up to no good. Sincerity you speak of. What is it anyways? Literally, all I know at this point is that it's apparently not money.
そうだね。実は私、山田くんにちょっと協力してほしいことがあるんだ。
Here it comes. Probably the worst scene in this game. That's right. To be honest, there's something I'd like you to help me with. Help you? Words are ominous, to put it mildly. Kurokawa grins as if she knows how they made me feel.
大丈夫だよ。簡単なことだから。それに、もし協力してくれたら、次からは足じゃなくて、もっと気持ちよくなれる方法で抜いてあげるよ。
Don't worry, it'll be easy. And if you cooperate, I'll do something that feels better than my feet next time. Got it? Huh? Something that feels better. Fucking monkey brain. Her words remind me of my week with Tachibana. Tachibana made me feel good, but not only with her hands, but also with her mouth and body. While Kurokawa's personality is on the difficult side, she's beautiful enough that I'd never be able to talk to her without finding myself in a situation like the one I'm in now.
そうだよ。君の想像してる通り、私の体のいろんなところを使ってエッチなことをしてあげる。
This guy. No, he's not thinking about like, hey, it's morally not okay to like, you know, use patience to do shit for you. Hey, it's probably not gonna be a good thing she wants me to do. Hey, I should probably think twice about this. No, he's like, I could use her mouth to come. Let's do this. Let's fucking go. Right, as you can imagine, there's a lot of things I can do in my body to make you come. I go as Kurokawa whispers sweetly to me. What are they using ch? Like, the translators have like written ch so many times when it just doesn't suit it, because when I imagine like somebody saying ch, it's more like ch, or like a tongue click, more like irritated or like rolls eyes kind of way, not like gulp. I don't know, man.
どうかな？悪い話じゃないと思うんだけど。
Well, what do you think? It doesn't sound so bad, does it? Okay, what should I do? Fucking monkey brain.
ありがとう。でも、何をするかは今はまだ言えないな。
Thanks, but I can't tell you what I'll be doing yet. Why not? The thought that it could be something criminal revives the sounding alarms inside of me that have been briefly muffled by my desire for sex. Too late. Sorry, right now I guess that I don't.
それって断るってこと？そんなこと言っちゃうんだ。
Huh? So you're refusing? Wow, the nerve of some people. Kurokawa doesn't seem offended in the least. Instead, she starts grinning again. What? Am I not allowed to refuse? You already said yes, though.
そんなこと全然ないよ。
No, I didn't say that. Like, you already said yes, and this bitch, when you say yes, oh, she is not taking no as an answer. Kurokawa's sticky voice clings to my body. Kurokawa reaches out and grabs something above the curtain rail. A smartphone? What is that doing here?
君を裸にひんむいてた隙に、ちょっとね。
Oh, you were stripping. I sort of. Kurokawa grins mischievously as she operates the phone with her fingers. And then... Please, Kurokawa, a little gentler. What?
取れてるほら見てごらんよ。君が私に足こきされて嬉しそうにもだえてるところがバッチリだよ。
I filmed all of it. I mean, look, check it out. It perfectly captures how much fun you were having during that foot job. Kurokawa looks proudly as she shows me the video. The video very clearly shows me getting a foot job from her. Hey, delete that! Delete all of it! You are too far gone now.
そんなもったいない。せっかく綺麗に撮れてるんだから、このままネットにアップして世界中のみんなに見てもらおうよ。
What? It's so waste that would be. It turned out so well that I want to upload it to the internet for the whole world to see.
山田くんは足こきされるのが大好きだってさ。
You really have a thing for foot jobs, don't you? Stop it! That's not funny.
どうしてもって言うならやめてあげてもいいけど、やっぱり山田くんの誠意次第かな。
I can't stop if that's what you really want. I can stop if that's what you really want. But this is really a matter of how sincere you are, isn't it? I'm only able to moan as Kurokawa underhandedly tacts prevent me from protesting. Kurokawa laughs happily, as if she really likes watching me squirm.
まあ、もう少し考えさせてあげてもいいよ。
Well, I'll let you think it over a bit.
そうだね。もう少ししたらお昼だから、その時に返事してくれたらいいから。
Yeah, it'll be time for lunch soon. You can answer me then. I glance at the clock. Seems like this will only serve to prolong my suffering.
それじゃあね、山田くん。いい返事を期待してるよ。
I'll be seeing you, Yamada. I hope you'll tell me what I want to hear, then I do. Kurokawa's voice continues to sound sticky until she finally leaves the room. This sucks. My situation is one thing. But never in my wildest dreams that I think there would be a nurse as well as Kurokawa. As I can't believe someone as insidious as her actually exists. Kurokawa must have come up with this idea after hearing about my medical condition. What am I going to do? What is she going to do with me? It's not like there isn't some serious upside to what Kurokawa is proposing. Why do I find myself stuck between a rock and a hard place? If only there was someone I could talk to. Damn it all. Kurokawa only made me a once so far, so it's only a matter of time until my testicles. I frown as I feel the pain start to return. I know that Kurokawa will come if I press the nurse call, but I don't want to show any signs of weakness. She said she'll come at lunch, and I already came once, so I should be okay. Encourage myself and take a deep breath. And then, it's finally time for lunch.
山田くん、お待たせ。お昼ご飯の時間だよ。
Thanks for waiting, Yamada. It's lunchtime. Even though it's only our second meeting, her voice and face alone are enough to make me nervous. Kurokawa is grinning like always as she lays down the tray with my lunch on it.
それじゃあ楽しいランチタイムに入る前に朝の答えを聞かせてもらおうかな。
So, before I let you enjoy your lunch, I think it's about time for you to answer my questions from this morning. Ooh!
ああ、まだ迷ってるの？大丈夫だよ。法に触れるようなことじゃないからさ。
The only way you won't is if this game completely does something different than both mangas did. Because in both of the mangas, you are very much doing something very illegal, so... Still not sure? Don't worry, it's not like we'll be breaking the law or anything. Kurokawa grins as she urges me on. No, I refuse. It can't be anything good if it has to preface it like that.
どうしてそんなこと言うの？
Oh, why do you say that? Why? Are you seriously asking me that so soon after threatening me with your void video? I flexibly shoot back at her. And much to my surprise, she suddenly looks a little sad.
そっか。あれは保険のつもりだったんだけど、山田くんはそんな風に解釈しちゃったんだね。
Alright, that was supposed to be my insurance policy, but I can see how you might interpret it that way. How else can that be interpreted?
わかったよ。それじゃあ、山田くんが喜びそうなことをしてあげるね。
Alright then. This is something that's sure to make you happy. You will? I act like I understand even though I have no idea what she's talking about. Zita in my head, Kurokawa tries to get onto the tray with my food on it. What are you doing?
私のよだれをおかゆにトッピングしてあげたんじゃない。はい、どうぞ。美味しいよ。
As I said, I fucking hate like saliva, drool, and all of that shit, so... Kurokawa's route is the most painful to me, like everything about it is like restraining order. Get away from me. I appear to have seasoned your porridge with my drool. Go ahead, eat up. It's delicious. I never eat anything with your drool in it. Kurokawa thrusts the bowl in my direction. I twist my body in an attempt to escape her advances.
ほら、どうしたの？早く食べなよ。それともトッピングがまだ足りないのかな？
Hey, what's wrong? Hurry up and eat. I mean, you didn't have enough toppings on your food yet. Before I told you to stop, I don't want to eat porridge with your drool in it.
汚くないよ。傷つくな。
You're mean. It hurts me when you say that. Kurokawa deliberately lets her shoulders slump and immediately raises her face back up with a grin.
だいたいよだれが汚かったらキスなんてできないじゃん。山田くん、キスもしたことのない童貞だからそんなことも知らないんだね。
I mean, there's a difference between like kissing and like kissing with like drool and spit dripping down, okay? Like there's a difference. Like I'm fine with like kissing, but like if there was somebody who would like make out with me with like spit and drool like dripping down, if it's like not like too wet, I'm fine. But as soon as it starts getting like really wet, and get me out of there. No, I don't like it. No. So like, I mean, yeah, there is like saliva involved, like it's inevitable, but there's a difference between like a lot of it and a small amount, okay, which is like inevitable. And it's different from like inside of the body and outside of the body. There's a difference as well, to me at least. So no. I mean, drool is so dirty. Why do people kiss? Then again, with you being a virgin and all, I'm sure you don't know a whole lot about kissing. I'm not a virgin. Well, I mean, he isn't anymore.
Huh?
Huh? Kurokawa frowns in response to me raising my voice. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have. She tries to look at my face more closely, so I respond by pulling away.
へえ、意外。本当に童貞じゃないんだ。
Now there's a surprise. You really aren't a virgin. How can you tell?
そんなことどうでもいいじゃない。それより、いつ、どこで、誰とやったの？
It's not your concern. But when, where, and with whom did you do it? What if he just told you like a random name, a random location, and a random time? Fuck will you do with it? That's none of your business. Tachibana was of course my first time. My gut tells me I probably shouldn't tell Kurokawa that. Shouldn't have even cared if you're a virgin or not. Like, it's not really important. Like, people who really care, like, if they're a virgin or not, it's so cringy. Like, who fucking cares, really?
隠すのはなんか余計に怪しいな。まあ、今は置いといていいか。後でまた聞かせてもらうね。
I find it extremely suspicious that you're hiding it. Well, whatever. I'll just ask again later. Kurokawa's mischievous grin coils around me like a snake and makes me feel a tightness in my chest.
それよりもさ、今はこっち。
I hate that.
ほら、私の誠意がたっぷり入った特製のお粥だよ。
But never mind that. It's all about this right now. Look, it's a porridge full of my, well, you know, sincerity.
これを食べて元気をつけて、私に協力してね。
Eat this, regain your strength, and then help me with what I need. I would throw up. Just even looking at the porridge, I would throw up. Told you I don't want to. Is something wrong with your ears? What are you doing this to me? It's scary how nonsensical Kurokawa's words and conduct are. I don't know if they will show it in this game, but in the manga, in one manga she drools in the food. I think in the other manga she doesn't drool in the food, but instead she cuts up her pubes and puts that in his rice. Despite my desperately loud repudiation, Kurokawa's grin doesn't fade at all.
なんでって、私は山田くんに私の誠意を受け取ってほしいだけだよ。そうしたら山田くんも私に誠意を返してくれるでしょ。
Gosh, she's so disgusting. Why you ask? I want you to understand how sincere I am, and I want you to respond by showing me your sincerity. Sincerity of yours? What the hell does it even mean? You cannot search for logic with this woman.
なるほど。よだれだけだと誠意が足りないって言うんだ。まったく、山田くんは欲張りだな。
Why the fuck would drool say sincerity? Like, how the fuck does this girl, like, put those two together? How does she make these connections? She needs to be put into a lab and, like, examined. Oh, I see. It appears that drool alone doesn't scream sincerity as loud as I thought it did. Why would it even say sincerity? Like, cut out, like, an organ or, like, cut off your finger or something. That might say sincerity, like, in my eyes. But drool? Why would that say sincerity?
でも、いいよ。山田くんがどうしてもって言うなら、私、山田くんのために一肌脱いであげるね。
Yeah, like, shedding your skin, that might be more sincere. Like, if you lose something important to you, That is more like sincerity, but like just drooling on food, the fuck does that have to do with sincerity? Lose something important to you, that is sincere. But it's okay. If he asks for it, I'll go as far as to shed my skin for you. Kurokawa? That's really the only way I could possibly respond to that statement. Kurokawa moves her hands to the hem of her clothes and smoothly removes the panties. And then... So... It is the pubes and the rice, is it not? Because this is how she showed in the manga that, yeah, there's also pubes in the rice. But he was already, like, eating the rice. I think it was rice, or was it the porridge? Like, he was already eating it. And then she was like, oh, by the way, that's pubes.
ほら、どう？山田くん。これが女の子のおまんこだよ。嬉しいよね。
Well, what do you think, Yamada? This right here is called a pussy. Does it make you happy? She straddles my face and pushes her crotch up against it. It's different from Tachibana as it smells like sweetness on the verge of decay. What the fuck kind of smell is a pussy on the verge of decay? Is she just not, like, cleaning it? Is her flesh rotting?
夢中になってくんくん匂いを嗅いでよかった。やっと私の誠意が通じたんだね。
Lose yourself in that smell. If you do, you might finally understand my sincerity. Is he like biting her? Like his teeth are out. Is he biting her fucking cooch? Kurokawa smiles as she begins to rock her hips back and forth. The movement leaves a sticky fluid behind on my lips and nose. I have absolutely no idea why she's doing what she is. Stop if you move, I'll...
喋られたら息がくすぐったいよ。女の子の底はデリケートなんだからね。
It tickles when you try to talk like that, but these are delicate after all. Then get off of me. It's about time. My testicles are really starting to hurt.
そうなんだ。本当に病気の人は大変だよね、山田くん。私も看護師だから、山田くんのお世話を頑張ってするね。
I see. It must be really hard when you're being sick and all, Yamada. I'm a nurse, so I'll of course do my best to take care of you. Kurokawa speaks happily as she pinches my head between her thighs, preventing my escape. She then tilts the bowl with her hand and drips the porridge onto my face. It's so hot! It's so hot! My nose! I can't breathe. It got everywhere but your nose. It got into your mouth and into your eyes. It's everywhere but your nose in the CG. I would not put porridge near my pussy. Kurokawa, I would not do that. Porridge runs down my face as I squirm beneath her. Kurokawa dexterously balances herself to avoid slipping off of me. I'm suffocating. Just perish. As Kurokawa moves, I can feel her moist mucous membranes all over my mouth. Scent of the pussy, the unique sensation from the mucous membranes, and the feel of the porridge come together to create an indescribable discomfort.
あれ？そんなに暑かった？ごめんね。ちゃんと冷ましたつもりだったんだけどな。
Is it really that hot? Sorry, I could have sworn I properly cooled it down beforehand.
じゃあ、もうちょっと冷ましてあげるね。
So, I'll do my best to cool it off for you. Hey, you're drooling again. I fucking hate that.
これで熱くなくなったよ。
How else am I supposed to cool it down? Kurokawa shakes the bowl that holds the saliva and porridge mixture. You'd have to be crazy saying this person is anything other than crazy. I want to tell her that, but I stay silent, fearing the retaliation.
そんな欲しそうな顔しなくったって、ちゃんと食べさせてあげるよ。ほら、口開けて。
If you don't want what I have to give you, I'll have to make you eat it. Alright then, open your mouth. What? Kurokawa lifts her hips a little and drops porridge on my face again. Okay, now it's in his nose.
山田くん、君がエッチなのは分かったから、そんなにおまんこに顔をこすりつけないでよ。
I already know you're perfect, Yamada, so you really don't have to rub your face against me to communicate that to me.
ほら、おまんこじゃなしにおかゆを食べなきゃだよ。
I mean, seriously, you mean you have to be able to eat porridge without the help of my pussy? As she presses her crotch against my mouth, the porridge drips down from above again. Kurokawa looks happy as she continues to make a mess of my face.
ごめんごめん、まだ暑かった？じゃあまた冷ましてあげるね。
I hate these sounds so much as well. Sorry, it's still hot, isn't it? I'll cool it down for you then. Kurokawa drools not only into porridge, but down onto me as well. I frown as a huge glob of it falls onto my face. Ugh.
ほら、山田くん、早くおかゆを食べなよ。どうしたの？
Come on, Yamada, hurry up and eat. What's wrong with you? As Kurokawa bends her hips, the mucous membranes of her pussy rub against my face, leaving a sticky sensation on my lips and nose. Even so, the sensation of suffocating overwhelms that unique feel and smell. What's more, porridge continues to drip down as she lowers her hips even further.
そうそう、ちゃんと食べれて偉いね。ほら、まだまだあるよ。
Good. It's good to see you eating properly. There's more where that came from. Stop! The squeakiness of a seems to crawl across my face as the dripping porridge mixes with the excretions. I can also feel the vibrations of her voice on my face as she giggles. The more I suffer, the more Kurokawa laughs and the wetter she seems to get. I mean, at least she's enjoying it. More than Tachibana, at least.
ほらほら、いくらお腹空いてるからって焦っちゃダメだよ。一気食いって体に良くないんだからさ。
But hey, no matter how hungry you might be, you shouldn't rush. It'll upset your stomach if you eat too fast. Though she tells me to slow down, she continues to drip the porridge onto my face at a torrid pace. Porridge pours not only into my mouth, but into my nose as well, disrupting my breathing and making me feel faint. That's enough! That's enough!
あ？何？聞こえない。あ、そっか。もっとおかわりが欲しいんだね。いいよ。私は優しいからお願いを聞いてあげるね。
What is it? I can't hear you. Oh, I see. 1 second, don't you? Alright then. I'm nothing if not generous. I'll give you what you want. The porridge feels heavy on my face as it continues to drip down. My eyes flicker as the suffocating sensation and the pain in my testicles overlap. No matter how hard I try to swallow the porridge overflowing into my mouth, I simply can't keep up.
どうかな、山田くん。私の誠意はちゃんと伝わった？それともまだ足りないの？
What do you think, Yamada? Can you feel my sincerity now? Or do I have to be even more sincere than I have been? Sincerity. Though Kurokawa has been using the word many times already, it takes suffocation to make me understand what she really means by it. I can feel it, so I'll cooperate. I'll cooperate.
本当に？無理してない？嫌だったら断ってくれていいんだよ。
Really? It's okay if you can't do it, you know. You can refuse it if it doesn't sit well with you. It's okay, I'll cooperate.
さすがは山田くん。君は話のわかるいい子だと思ってたんだ。えらいえらい。
It's just as I thought, Yamada. I thought you'd be an obedient little boy and see it my way. That's wonderful, so wonderful. Kurokawa smiles mischievously as she speaks, reducing the pressure on my face and wiping away the excess porridge. With the porridge off my face, I quickly inhale as much oxygen as I can. Doing so allows me to get a huge whiff of Kurokawa's pussy. Makes me worry about the pain in my testicles again.
やっぱり誠意って大事だよね。それが伝わった時の嬉しさは格別だよ。
You see, sincerity is important. The joy I feel when it's understood is like nothing else. I see now. So, what exactly does he want me to do?
それは夜になってからのお楽しみにしておいてね。消灯時間になったら迎えに来るからさ。
You can look forward to finding that out this evening. I'll come back again after lights out. What the? The anticlimactic moment seems to generate a new wave of pain in my testicles. Well then, Kurokawa, is it okay for me to ask for treatment? You said you'd do something that would feel better if I agreed to cooperate.
はいはい。そういうことだけはちゃんと覚えてるんだね。
Oh, yeah, right. It feels like you made it a point to remember that part of the deal, huh? Kurokawa signs as if to say she's totally fed up with me. The difference in enthusiasm between now and when she was feeding me porridge is palpable. No, but I mean, you promised. I found myself unable to read Kurokawa's expression. It doesn't feel like she's disgusted in the same way that Tachibana was. She just seems to be thinking hard about something. Kurokawa?
わかってるってば。それとも何？私のこと約束を破る嘘つきだって言いたいの？
Fine, I mean, what do you take me for? Do you look at the kind of person who would break a promise? No, of course not. I already shake my head as she pretends to offer me porridge again.
まあいいや。抜いてあげるよ。
Well, whatever, I'll take care of it for you. As she says that, she takes her left hand and moves it behind her towards my crotch.
どう？これで満足？手こきしてあげてるんだから、ちゃんと私に感謝してよね。
Well, is this enough? I'll give you a hand job. So you better be thankful. She apathetically grips my cock and begins to move her hands up and down. Feeling of a cold glove on my cock makes my hips quiver. Sorry, it's okay and all, but could you at least take it a little more seriously?
でもちゃんと感じてるよね。このままシコシコしてあげるから早く射精しちゃってよ。
But you're really feeling it, aren't you? I just keep making your cock like this, so hurry up and ejaculate. Kurokawa's little fingers and ring finger form a circle around my cock as she strokes it up and down in a monotone rhythm. Her laziness is a far cry from how Tachibana behaves and is incredibly unsatisfying, to be honest.
ちょっと勝手に動かないでくれる？やりにくいんだけど。
Can't you move a little on your own? This is pretty hard. Kurokawa, you're... I tried to stimulate myself by pushing the hips upward. I'm confident that Kurokawa will spill the porridge again. After hearing my response, Kurokawa signs as if annoyed and holds my cock a little tighter than before.
はい、これでいいよね。じゃあ、動いていいよ。
Hey, don't worry, just move, okay? But you told me not to move before.
動きたいって言うからそれでいいよって言ってあげてるのに。何なの、山田くん。
You said you wanted to move, so I'm giving you permission to do so. I had a change of heart, Yamada. No, I'll move. Kurokawa can only mutter in response, and it disturbs me so much that I can't help but panic. I use the soles of my feet to brace myself on the bed and thrust my hips upward. I can feel my cock getting hotter and hotter in Kurokawa's hand. The heat turns into pleasure and makes my cock grow and bigger. The wet sound accompanies her hand movement. The precum oozing out of my tip makes my cock increasingly slippery and amplifies the pleasure I feel.
やっぱダメ。これキモいよ。
This sucks. It's absolutely disgusting. Kurokawas is something actually firmly grips my cock. Spotting my groaning in response to the pain, Kurokawa accelerates the speed of her strokes.
はい、早く射精してね。あと、要望とかはもう聞かないから。ここはそういうお店じゃないんだし。
Please hurry up and come, and also, no more requests, okay? This isn't that kind of place. I understand, I'm almost there, so... Well, the movements remain monotonous. The pressure she's applying to her strokes change completely. She vigorously works my from the base to the head, causing the hot pleasure that precedes ejaculation to rapidly swell from within. Kurokawa continues stroking my cock in silence. I then let the pleasure explode out of me all at once.
うわ、汚い。手がドロドロ。
Gross. My hands is a sticky mess. Did she drop some porridge on his face? Kurokawa quickly loosens the grip on my cock as if displeased by the amount of judgment on her. And yet my cock does not stop spewing cum and continues to shoot load after load after load.
ちょっと出しすぎじゃない？射精していいって言ったけどさ、なんでこんなに人のこと汚すのかな？
Isn't that a bit too much? I told you to ejaculate, but I didn't tell you to do it all over me. Despite my apology, I thrust my hips upwards again and spew even more cum. The more I ejaculate, the less pain I feel in my testicles and the more relieved I feel. Though the cum is finally out of me, Kurokawa signs as if she's had enough. She then brings her hips down on my face.
なんで私こんなところで手こきなんてしてるんだろう。
I did think I gave you a hand job just now. What?
ザーメンなんて臭いしベタつくし、ほんと最悪だよ。
Your cum is stinky and sticky. I seriously hate it. What do you think your saliva is? Girl, wake up. Also, your pussy smells of decay. Girl! Kurokawa mutters as she wipes her hand on my body and the sheets. Stop fucking wiping it on the sheets. Stop. Please stop.
ああ、山田くんとは気が合うかもって思ったのに、わがままばっかりでうるさいし。
I really thought we'd get on well, but you're selfish and seriously don't know when to shut up.
どうして私の周りにはこんなろくでもない人間しかいないんだろう。こんなの私がかわいそうすぎるよ。
Why do I always find myself surrounded by such good-for-nothing losers? What do I do to deserve this? Because you're also a good-for-nothing loser. Like, you know... What? I can't help but voice my surprise that she, of all people, would say that. Yeah, it's like... Girl, look at yourself as well. Like, you know, sometimes it's like... You kind of fit those people. Kurokawa's eyes are vacant as she turns her attention to me.
あのね、山田くん。本当は私、君の性処理なんてしたくないんだよ。
Yamada, you do get that I don't really want to provide treatment to you, right?
それでも、君が協力してくれるって言うから、それだから、嫌なのも我慢してやってあげてるんだよ。そこのところ、分かってるのかな？
But if you agree to cooperate, I'll suck it up and do what needs to be done. You understand that, don't you? If you're going to put it that way... Her guilt trip leaves me feeling sick to my stomach.
まあいいや。山田くんのおかげで、今夜は面白いことになりそうだし。
Well, whatever. Thanks to you, the night shift might actually be interesting for a change. What are you going to do?
それじゃあ山田くん、また夜にね。
I'm going to leave, but I'll be back tonight. Kurokawa? Kurokawa says a piece, gets off of me and promptly leaves the room. Let's come on his sheets. Least you could do is tidy up before you go. Yeah. But I'm all alone in the hospital room and nobody to listen to my plea. She left him just covered in cum and porridge for hours. Oh my fucking god. He must stink even more. Okay, that was some crazy shit.